Um, so I'm working on this. A friend of mine just told me, he said, "Oh, there's no way you can cut through this with a hacksaw." Yeah, I'm not saying that it's not going to be hard, but see, I'm going to cut this way through this part, this piece, and then I'm going to cut lengthwise this way with this. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to show you some. See that? It's almost all the way buried. So I've already cut this deep into that. This is cut number two. Same thing. I almost cut that far into it. So, you can tell me that I can't do this with a hacksaw, but I've already put 16 hours of work into it. And I believe it's possible. It's just going to take a lot of work and patience and endurance. You understand? Not everything was done with high tech machinery. I don't know. It's sometimes people annoy me because they just think the easy way is the only way. And yes, the easy way is nice, but sometimes it just takes a little bit of hard work. You know? And this also helps me strengthen up my shoulder for the right arm and for the left arm. And I just sit there and cut and cut and cut and cut and cut. No rights to music if you can hear the music. I don't have it very loud, but no rights to music anyway. I didn't think about saying that because when I started the video, it was on a commercial, so then the music started. Anyway, yeah, see, pal? Can you see that? It's almost completely to the point where the blade is buried. Now, this is the width of this thing, though. So once I get it to here, yes, I still got to cut it all the way down to here. But it's possible. It just takes a lot of patience, hard work, and diligence. And the other thing is, I'm not in too much of a rush because it's going to take my friend Chuck a little while to extend his forge to the length that we need for the swords, the sword blades. And he's going to want to practice. He even said he wanted to practice make like a couple of knives. So, um, I'm cool with that because I've never actually even worked on a forge before. So, I mean, I've watched 3 seasons of Forge and Fire. I watched a ton of YouTube videos. I've learned several different ways to make a forge. Um, but I've never actually sweated over a forge and worked my own steel yet. So it's going to be an incredible experience, and it's going to take a long time. It's probably going to take the rest of the summer for me to cut this steel right here to the point where it's ready to forge. Um, but it takes a lot of work. Now, right now, I seem to be working pretty fast, but one of the reasons why is because I'm super excited. But after a couple weeks of this, I can already tell you that I'm probably going to be like, oh my god, I don't want to cut anymore. then I might actually be looking into cheating. But I feel that I'm trying to work with what I have. Just like they would have done in the days of old. They would have worked with what they had. Because I know that they didn't have a railroad track. Anyway, so to my friend Rich, look, that shit is cutting through. Alright? It's gonna take a while, but I've only been working on it for 2 days so far. It's called having a little bit of patience and a lot of faith in yourself. Okay, I can't make a video for too awful long, so have a nice day, everybody.